Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Crazy Kitsune Gaming with another episode of the Crazy Difficulty Plant campaign. And it is now time for Boom Toons. That is the mission that we are going to be doing today. And I'm going to be doing it with Plasma P. So for those of you who don't know, again, I am going to be basing this, since you are doing this on Crazy Difficulty, I'm assuming you know and have unlocked most, if not all, of the variants and have some basic knowledge about how most of the character types work. But, in case you don't, Plasma P is what's called a charge type character. So he can actually charge up his shots to do more damage. And yeah, it's quite effective. So, if you hold for a few seconds, you'll get a sort of half-charge shot that is a bit more effective than the regular ones, but not too devastating. And then if you hold even longer, then you'll get a full charge shot, which, yeah, is very devastating. I think for Plasma P, his full charge shots can deal about 70 damage. And his basic shots he throws out are about 20, so yeah, pretty dang good character overall. He is, because of his fast fire rate, a little ammo starved at times, but nothing too ridiculous. The reason I'm going with him for this mission is because this is mostly here on Crazy Difficulty, this is going to be a mission of self-reliance more than anything else. See, up until this point, for every mission that we've been in, we have actually had teammates of some kind or another. So this is going to be the first mission where that is not the case. Oh, there we go. There we go, okay. He is done. Alright. Now, I actually did, before going into this, and this is something I would recommend for this mission in general, is bringing the Sombrero Bean Bomb. Now, this is basically a version of the Bean Bomb that takes longer to explode, but in trade does far more damage. Usually, it's only better than Bean Bomb in things like Garden Ops, where you're fighting bosses and large crowds of low-intelligence zombies that will follow it. But in this case, this is where we have the two highly dangerous all-stars. But they aren't very aware, so what I'm going to do is place the Bean Bomb, and then get a shot charging up, and miss with it entirely, but managed to kill him anyway because of the Sombrero Bean Bomb. Now, that does put it into context for you. The goalie star, at least, survived the Bean Bomb, a full-on Sombrero Bean Bomb, which does mountains more damage than the normal Bean Bomb. And he survived that. That is Crazy Difficulty for you. There we go, got rid of the Park Ranger. Charge shots are very helpful. Okay, so that is the last hero we'll have to deal with this mission. And the reason I chose a pea shooter specifically, because, you know, I could have picked Fuchsia Cactus or Electro Citron if I wanted a charge character. But pea shooter is self-reliant and versatile. He has the hyper, to get out of dangerous situations, he has the Bean Bomb to do a lot of high damage to a specific area, and he has the P-Gatling, which is just very good at getting rid of bosses. And since with this mission you have to deal with a little bit of everything, I figure a pea shooter, Plasma P specifically, was a pretty good choice. Now, something you should know about Plasma P is most characters actually slow down while charging up shots, but Plasma P doesn't deal with it. And also, some characters will lose more ammo when they fire charged shots, but Plasma P is not like that. I don't know, it's weird PopCap programming. As opposed to the normal programming that PopCap is capable of doing all the time. Alright, so that is now that part complete. So now we have our good old fireworks show. And now we're going to be having a disco zombie to deal with. Now, if you time it right, if you actually drop the bean bomb at a specific point in time like that, I think it can actually deal damage to him. Oh my god, it did, because you see the backup dancers were... Oh, wow, it works. Okay. Bean bomb timing for you. Okay. Get behind some cover. I can't believe I pulled that off. I knew it was possible. Now I get to prove to the world and show other people that's possible. Okay. Ooh, I put myself in a bad position. Ooh, that could have gone far worse. Alright, second wave of backup dancers is out. Oh, no, I did not want to fall down. Whoa, what in the world is... I'm dead. Okay. That was just so distracting. Okay, so one thing that I've never really mentioned about these campaign missions is you can actually die in them once or twice and still be okay. Like, it will respawn you, but I don't feel like you should be able to. So I am actually going to purposefully end the mission because it feels illegitimate to not do it without dying to me. At least for the missions like these that aren't special ops. So I'm going to cut out going back through this. But yeah, you can actually die a few times in the missions and still be able to go through it. I know that was going way too well. Why was that massive cloud of fog there? There was just this massive mass of fog around the portal. That was so weird. I do not know why it did that. And I feel like it may have helped get me killed. To be fair, I could not have guessed. Honestly, we need a slow motion replay of me dying. I'm just gonna tell my editor that. I want my death again in slow motion. Because that was really dang cool how the disco zombie killed me. Like, he just came up flying in like he was Superman. Alright, there we go. So just tell my editor you can stop cutting things out now. We are now pretty much back to where we were before I died. And I don't have to. I could have just let myself be respawned, but then at that point I'm fighting a half-dead disco zombie, and it's one of those, it just doesn't feel right. I don't know why I feel the need to make life harder on myself, but I always do. I don't know why. I just have this insatiable desire to suffer at times. It's very curious. Okay, so now we have gotten this base re-exploded. Now, let's see if I can actually get that timing again. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that is about it. That is just about perfect. Oh my, yeah, they still died once the cutscene was over, even though they came out of the ground. Okay. So, now you know, if you wait 5 seconds with Sombrero Bean Bomb after the second part of the explosion cutscene, then you can actually instantly blow up the first wave of backup dancers. Now, this is not a great spot to be in, because the backup dancers will spawn in here. Yep. At least this lets me get rid of them early. Not an optimal room to be fighting Disco Zombie in, though. So that is quite a worry. Go ahead, get your shots fired out. There you go. Just blow your load all over where it's not helpful at all to you. There we go. Now use the stats board as cover. I think the bean bomb may blow him right up. It did. Okay. Okay. Oh, he fell all the way down. Okay. Alright, we had a bit of a hiccup. Yeah, I should probably tell you, crazy difficulty is not for the faint of heart. That is for sure. That was such a weird death. I have to say it one more time for the editor. I need a slow-mo version of that. I feel like everybody should get to see the absolute beauty of that. Because usually when a disco zombie jumps up and twirls around with the disco stick like he was doing there, usually they just get nowhere. That was... I mean, you gotta respect that. That is worth a standing ovation to that disco zombie. I'm proud. Disco is, in fact, not dead. My plasma pea was dead. Anyway, with that, quite amusing episode and mission all taken care of and completed, then, I would, real quick like to ask you to consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video, as both of them are incredibly helpful and help good videos like these get spread out to more people across YouTube. So, yeah, once you're done with that, then, have a good day. I mean, have a good day anyway. But I'm gonna wish you an even better day if you subscribe, so you'll get bonus luck.